Ah! Hello? Can you guys hear me? Am I live? Is that how the kids say it? As the youth like to say? Is that... I'm not sure if anyone's gonna be here. I don't think anyone will. Which is fine. It's just like a little me thing, you know? We're gonna be building the gym. That's what we're gonna be doing. I want to get it finished. I hope I can get it finished. I think. Fun fact right now. Pretty neat fun fact. I am in a call with Static, but like he is not awake. He's fallen asleep. So, you know. That's, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna be building the gym. Hopefully I can get a lot. I actually don't have a lot left to do to finish the gym. It's just, I just have to just like, what's the word? I just have to like finish the VIP stuff. And you know, hope that works. Tell Static Limes to a slime. Well, I wish I could tell him that. Maybe you could tell him though for me. That'd be nice. I don't have my headphones on, which is the thing. He like I don't have my headphones on, so if he like says anything, I won't be able to hear him. This is the gym. It's just the game. I'm gonna do not spam call him. This is the gym. There it is. Nothing. I guess. It's just the game. I just added like a little wall here and yeah, I don't know what else is there left to finish actually. What do I have here? Fly swatter. That's fly swatter. The question is, don't be a hero. I don't know what that means. So I think I just have all I have to do left is, let me show you guys I need to make sure it isn't on. I'm probably gonna go in the game later. I'm gonna have to make the game public to test the VIP stuff, which means anyone who's in this stream who happens to be watching will know that the game is public, and then we'll probably be able to join the game. Which I don't really. I mean, it is just the game. You guys have played it before, guys. You guys have been in Actually Wipeout. I don't have to, you know. But it probably is. It's the same size as. It's just the Actually Wipeout set. I just removed the big patch of land in the middle. What really Wipeout gymmed it up. I have to check the. Hold on. No, not that. This. Okay, this is what I have to be looking at. There, okay. Load. There it is. I'm not sure if I have everything in here yet. I have to... Because I'm not going to add everything. I can't add everything. I would love to add like every LNN obstacle, like every winter thing. I can't. As much as I want to, I can't. I can probably do that after the game has come out because I have to figure out like how to make it work. I have added some season 3 stuff. So so far, the game should work pretty well, I think. Where's this open thing? Yeah, there. Okay, this is what I need to test. This is what I need to test. Hold on. It's here some, yeah, this. Okay. Use the TBS Wipeout font. I've been using the TBS Wipeout font for like since I started doing Actually Wipeout. You can go back in the channel like right now and you can check like the ones that says like premiere trailer and like meet the course. They all use the industry font. They all say that. But everything, it's only the picture. It's not like, you know, all the buttons here use it. I have to check the... Where is it? IP master. This should be off for now. If I can test it, I need this to be off. And this. Wait. I'm not static. This is me. This is Vortex. How alike do we sound? I hope we don't sound that alike. Really? Do we actually sound that similar? That's worrying. That's concerning. I hope we don't sound that alike. Anyway, this is the script that makes everything work. If you're good at scripting, this probably looks disgusting. Okay, everything is off. So I just have to turn this on to make everything work, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's me. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Please work. Okay, so everything does work fine, if that's what you guys are worried. It's not like the game isn't like is barely finished. It's almost finished. I just have to like add stuff, which I haven't. I think if I'm motivated, I'll probably just finish the one page left in the VIP, and then I'll probably just like drop it now, maybe, if that's what people want. VIP server script. It's not. I mean, hey, I had to learn it myself, you know. Thank you. It is Spaz. I'm not sure who you are, but it's good to know you. It's good. It's nice for you to tell me that. I had to actually when I started the free roam, I had no idea how to make the GUI. I had to I had to learn everything myself, basically. I had to learn how to make the teleports. I had to learn how to make the GUIs move. I had to learn how to. The most annoying part was this, like learning how to do. Oh, right! I forgot. It doesn't work like that. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I have to move this. Yeah. This. That. Is that right? What? Oh, okay. Okay. I can't believe I scripted it. What's wrong with me? Why would I do it like that? Okay. That works. You know, it's weird coming back to this after being gone for... It always feels weird coming back to this after being gone for so long, because... you know, like... Did I break the... Yeah, I should probably get rid of that. John Wart in 2016, to remember definitely part of my point. I recognize the names and videos of yours still. I've been doing this. I've been doing this, not doing this specifically, but I've been involved here to some capacity since like what? Since I was like 4. So like what, 2012, 2013? And it feels weird coming back to it after a long time of being gone, because I don't know, like it doesn't really change that much when I'm gone. It's just weird. The thing that changes the most to the people is like, I remember I went away for like what, it was like I left after like 2017 or like 2018, something like that, and I came back in 2020, and like all of a sudden out of nowhere I came back and I didn't know anyone anymore. I knew there was like a few people that I knew. There was like Coaster and there was Gamer, but aside from that, everyone else was just like different. John Ward, I knew a lot of people in 2016. I can't exactly put my finger on John Ward. If you've ever heard of like a Vortex Person 999, that was my username when I was a little kid. That might ring a bell, hopefully. Oh yeah, you guys can see that I added, there it is, double barrel from LNN. Yeah, I didn't really change much of it. I just, oh, well, okay. I didn't know it would do that. Not much has changed from my old builds. I didn't try to make my old builds better in any way, or like restore them. I just plopped them in here and made them fit. This thing is, I don't know, I don't even know how many years old. It's ugly. You can see the underneath. It's like gross. Look at that. That is disgusting. So bad. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I had to learn to do this all by myself. All this, like, I had to learn how to do all of that on my own. Was not fun. Hello? Why? Okay. You just don't work now? What? Why? Why'd all my buttons break? No! What? It's not supposed to do that. Why? What's this? It should work fine. Oh, it's because I spammed it, didn't I? No, it is because I spammed it. Whoops. Okay, what I'm gonna do for now is I'm just gonna show you guys kind of... Because there's nothing left to build, per se. You know what I mean? Because everything's already, like, been done. I don't think I remember you, to be honest. I never did major comps because the way I'd find out, I think, going on, seeing my friends list be full of people in the same game. That was kind of how I figured it out, too. So at least, you know, at least there's... That's how I figured it out, too. And because of where I live, like, the time zone difference is, like, so bad. Where anything would be at, like, what, 3 a.m., 5 a.m.? The most I can go to is Roblox Wipeout, which was at 5... This is in here? This... Why? How did I make this work? I don't remember putting this in here. Oh, okay. It's just like that. Well, at least people will get to... Does it, like, work, like... Does it, like, spring? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, no, it does. Okay. Dude, this in blind dates was, quite bad. It really... We really tried our best to make it, like, not bad. But we couldn't figure it out. This should work now, though. I know that I haven't added everything. Yeah, you can see the double barrel isn't on the list, but it should work. Like, if I select it, yeah, it works fine. The only issue is there's a lot of stuff that I haven't added. I know I've added car wash here. And, I've added car wash. I've added the winter zone. I've added detour. I know I've added detour. Okay, that's what I haven't done yet. Made these. These are the ones I haven't made. Hopefully I'm gonna get these done today. Get these done here. Alright, let's... But as you can see here, everything works just fine. Well, that's good to know. Good that you had a better time zone than me. If you want to ask any questions about, you know, how it's been recently, go ahead. I mean, I haven't been the most active, but, like, I'm probably still... I could probably keep you up with most things. Yeah, as you can see, they all should work just fine. Once in the wipe, I was in, like, one Wipeout Roblox episode, and there was also Wipeout back in the day that I participated in a lot. I didn't get to participate in much when I was a kid. I remember going to this old cop called, like, Mike Out or something. It was, like, it was a weird name like that, like, Mike Out. Like, Mike's Wipeout or something. Either that, and there was, like, this other one called, like Tip Out, or, like, Tipo Out. It was either Tip Out or Tipo Out, whatever, which one it was. I was in that one a bit more often. I was in there maybe twice or thrice. I never got to go... I think I got to go once. Or, no, I got, like, locked out. The server was full. And it was, like, 2 a.m., so... I'm perfectly capable of doing that now. You know, I'm, like... Like, if SCB was to announce that they had another episode, like, I could probably show up, but... Back then, I was a little kid. If I stayed up past my bedtime, you know, I'd get slaughtered. Okay. Okay, everything is working just fine here. We got the USA variant of double cross. I hope. Classic everyone. Yeah, no, people used to do that a lot. It was like a running joke for me and Static and a bunch of the other guys to keep calling this Vortex out. And I had, when I made my first comp, Wipeout blocks, I had debated calling it Vortex out, or like my friend, well, not friend, but like old friend, like Ducky out, or like it was gonna be something called like that. It was like really stupid. So we got rid of it. Ah, man. Okay, whatever. This variant's in here. I hope you guys like that. Because I wasn't planning on putting in the variants, but I realized the list would be really short if I didn't include the variants. So, here you go. You guys can have the variants. I'll give you guys the variants. All right. Let me get started on what I've missed. I know from my knowledge that hold on. From what I know, I have a lot of obstacles that I just haven't added to the list, but are already in the game. Hello, Jakari. Nice to see you. Just getting things done over here. I have to see which one it was, because if I remember, I added double bubble trouble, double sweeper dive, I think, and fly swatters, if I remember correctly. Okay, there's double DDB. That's dirty diving boards. Did I never put double bubble trouble in the... Okay, there's double bubble trouble. Did I never add double sweeper dive? I swear I added double sweep... Okay. Well, I won't add that for now, I guess. Well, I can. Yeah, let me just add it. Whatever. Sure. Fine. There's double bubble trouble. Where's fly swatters? There's fly swatters. Alright, let me add it. Sure, whatever. Fine. Join. Yeah, well, fly swatter is one of my favorites. It's really, I mean, it's not that, it's the LNN one, which I had to change slightly to make it work in this game, so it doesn't work like it did back in like 2022. So it works better now than it did back then. Should I even add Eric headshots? I might. Do you guys know Henson headshots? Do you guys want me to add Eric headshots, or yeah, Henson headshots, whatever? I could add it. I could. You know, who'd stop me? Okay, there it is. I should probably... It's so big, though. It's huge. Wow. I didn't remember building this big. This, I mean, to be fair, this build is like few years old. Yeah, that... Okay. There. Wow. That is really big, okay. I have to bring in, what's it called? I have to bring in double bubble trouble. I have to scale it to the same size as that. That is so big. I don't know why I ever built that large. There. Around that size. Pause. I mean, it is, to be fair. In all fairness. Huh. Okay, there we go. That's not so bad. Now I just have to scale it. There. I know I have like a different ramp that isn't this one, to make it fit better. Wait, is it this one? Might be. Oh no, is it lower? Yeah, okay, it's lower. Okay. It's weird. I don't know why I had a lower ramp. Okay. Double sweeper dive underscore FR. There. There we go. I know that this has like ragdolls, but like really bad ones. Hi, Shady. I know this had like ragdoll stuns that were like really bad. So I think if I, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. Does it still have ragdolls here? I know it doesn't. But if I can just, the JNS is in here or somewhere. Where is it? The speed is here somewhere. Or was it? Oh no, I got rid of it because it was best friend. Okay, it was best friends. Okay. I think I could just use the same speeds as Double Bubble Trouble for this one. Yeah. I think I can just reuse that. Yoink. Yeah, there we go. Maybe it'll work the same. The ragdoll stuns would yeah, no, it would either teleport them off the map or just kill them for some reason. I don't know why it would do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, wow. I'm stupid. I'm stupid dum-dum. Hold on. Where is that? Yeah, there we go. I don't know. Okay. Back then, it was a cool idea in hindsight. Like, ragdoll stuns. But I think the script we were working with was just so, like... Credit to Gamer. Because it was Gamer that helped make that one. Wow, that is very slow. It was Gamer and if it was, yeah, it was Gamer and it was with the help of Gamer and Andy that helped me work the script out. So credit to them. But wow, you run pretty. That's pretty slow. Okay. But I think I tried after they gave me their stuff. I went in to the scripts and I changed some stuff around, and because like they were glitching in my game even though it was working fine in theirs for some reason, and it was just so fragile that if you like touched it the wrong way it would just break on you. Yeah, I don't think I have to change much to this. It doesn't have like a rumble or anything that I need to, yeah, okay. I think the most I should change is just make them run a little faster, just like a little bit. 19, just make it like 21. Nothing nuts. 25. Is that necessary? You think adding speed yeah. I just need to make the walk speed a little faster. And yeah, see, that's better. It doesn't have to be like, you know, running. Hi, Trixie fan. Doesn't have to be like super. Okay. That's another weird thing that Studio does. It makes everything. All stuns are early for some reason. See, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's not too bad right there. See, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think yeah, there's not much testing to do with this one. It's just I don't have to really do much for this one, really. So oh, I thought I was gonna beat it. Hi, Peg. I thought, yeah, there's not a lot to test here. Okay, there. Okay, well, wow, that was embarrassing. Hold on. Okay. Why won't it change my speed? There we go. Yeah, okay, see? Nothing. Hanson Devil. Dude, this Trixie fan guy, man. Applejack or Fluttershy, or whatever their name was, or Rainbow Dash. More of a Applejack man myself. There you go, that works. There we go. And just put that in the folder, and there it is. Okay. Do you guys, should I add Henson headshots? Do you guys want me to add Henson headshots? Because I could add Henson headshots. I know one thing I'm not gonna add. I'm not gonna add emergency beating. Static had bothered me for a while, and has really tried to convince me to put emergency beating in here, and I'm just not going to. I'm not going to do that. I could add Henson headshots though if you guys want me to. I could add it. Would you guys like me to add Henson headshots? I will gladly do that. I mean, it's not gonna be that hard. It's just like I just have to work the script out and stuff. But aside from if I add it, I'm probably gonna start putting all the stuff I've added so far to the list. Add whatever you want. Thanks, Trixie fan. Why are you in here? Shouldn't you be like watching like those like MLP episode live streams? Do I have the winter zone in here? I'm pretty sure I do. Season 2? And I don't have the winter. Okay. I could add the winter zone. Hypothetically. I probably should. I know I have the... Yeah, okay. I have the Season 2 zone. I don't know if I have it, like, spinning and everything. Is everything already working, or... I had this idea where I was gonna, like, make it so that, like, if you set... You could set the game to night. And then you could do it so that, you could do it where, like, the sort of all the lights in the zone would turn on, and like a bunch of like floodlights would spawn around the game, so you could play like Qualifier at night and like Bruise Ball at night. But I think I might scrap that idea, or I'll just add it in later on, because I've not done anything with Actually Wipeout for way too long, because I've been busy in my real life, because I have a real life, surprisingly. Yeah, this build is old, like it's way old. Look at that, man. I don't know how drop... if I remember correctly, drop bridge is like really weird. I think. Yeah, that's... I'll just make the trigger for the drop bridge just like pop out last second, so that, you know, like right there. Yeah, I'll just do that instead. Dude, this peg guy's having a conversation with himself. That's crazy. No, what? What? What was that? Why would it do that? Okay. Cool. Oh. Why would... What? Why? Just because of where I placed the trigger? What? Why would it do that? Why? Okay. Whatever. Just put that there then. Right there. Right there. That'll do it. I have like a script here that... Do I not have like a speed script? No, I should probably add that. Yeah, I should add that. I don't know why I don't have that in everything. I don't think I'm gonna add hints and headshots. I'll add it later. I don't feel like yeah, really, is that so? Is that the case there, bud? I will, yeah, I'll just add it in here. Just so it's just so that it's there. Yeah, just sort of like for the speed. Maybe this Trixie fan guy ain't so bad after all. There we go. How do you do this, Peg? Like 2 phones? Or do you just like log out and then switch? What? Why would it do that? I don't... What? Why is it so jumpy? Okay, it's not that bad. Do we ever... Okay. That'll... You know what? That's... I think that's just gonna have to... I have to move it further then. Is it even possible to... I'll just make... Okay, I'll just make them walk faster. I'll just do that instead. That's the idea. There. That's effed up, man. Is it? Is it, Peg? Really? Is that so? Alright. There you go. That's better. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'll just have him do that. There you go. That works for me. There you go. And get rid of that. Okay, I think I'm not gonna add hints and headshots for now. I'll keep, because... Okay, yeah, no, I know why. Anyway, I'm just gonna add them all to the list. If I remember correctly, I added... Yeah, okay, there's car wash. What's AST? American Sweeper Trees, car wash, double bubble trouble, double... That's dirty diving boards. Fly swatters, and our double sweeper dive. There you go. What is SPS? SPS? Oh, springy steps. Okay, we have springy steps and rumble bridge. Can't believe I could. Yeah, is that so, dude? Really? Right, let me fix this because I have to. This is the one thing I forgot to. I accidentally removed the friction, and it was like way slippery, and now I'm gonna make it unslippery. Yeah, it was a bad idea. Make it just like a little slippery. There we go. There we go. That works. Yeah, that's better. Just a little bit. Okay, maybe a little less. Even a little bitter. Little bitter. Yeah, that works. I should probably... Wow, I suck. Let me try that again. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that works better. Yeah, there we go. Yep. You guys should buy a VIP server and make me lots of money, and then were people not okay with people weren't okay with 50 Robux servers, and yet they paid for 60 with Roblox Wipeout free roam. So I am making it. Let me count. Because I'm pretty sure they have different tax for different items. So I have to... Yeah. I have to spread things out. I have to make some money myself, you know. For 50. I'll make it 45. 45 is incredibly generous, by the way. Hope you guys know that. 50? That's not that big of a difference. I'll just do 45. Alright, 45 it is. Okay, let me add the new obstacles to the list. It's time to add them. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, there we go. To the list. And add another one. Little classic double sweeper dive. It doesn't reach anymore. Wait, much monger? Monger. Please what? Okay. Alright, dude. I should probably increase it by a lot. There we go. Okay, yeah, there's double sweeper dive. And then we add one more. We add fly swatters. Shut up, Egg. Shut up, dude. Double. Bubble. Trouble. Alright, there we go. For child. What's this one? Double sweeper dive? Okay, DSD. And then... This is how the script works, guys. What's this? FS. This is how the script works, guys. It doesn't... It's not that complicated. It doesn't... I mean, it's not a lot of, like... It's not a lot of lines. So it doesn't look that complicated. You know? If it had, like, a lot of lines, it would look a lot more... Hold on. How many do I have in here? Okay. See, it's not a lot. Oh. There we go. Dude, you're... Okay. This Peg guy's like the guy from Split. Where is it? Okay. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, this is the part I don't like. Is making the list that puts them all together. DSD. Oh. DSD. 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 I have to change everything, and it's like really tedious, and I don't like it. Fly swatter. I mean, going into it, I knew it would be, when I first started this, going into it, I knew it would be, like, not that fun to make, and just, like, really tedious. But I kind of underestimated how... I grinded out most of the game in, like, 3 days. So... but I only got back on it now. And I might finish it, might not. DBT. It doesn't look that complicated because there's not a lot of code. I feel like anyone who has like a basic idea of what scripting is, or I guess coding, can kind of tell what's happening here. But, you know, sometimes I like to show people like a script with like a lot of lines, or where is that one? The one with like the super duper amount of lines. No. Not even the right... Oh wait, no, that's the... No. No. Where are my scripts with the long lines? I used to have like a bunch of those. They were like super duper long. Talking about... Dude, you are the worst. Oh my god. Aren't you supposed to be at school right now too? Aren't you supposed to be... Didn't you say earlier you were like working on your education or something like that? Why are you here? Yeah, it's here somewhere. The script is in here somewhere. I think they should work now, though. I think. Yeah, why aren't you pursuing your education? Why doesn't... What? Why does it not work if I... Okay, it's weird. Yeah. What? Huh. Why? Oh, that... Wait, what? Why would I do it like that? Huh? Oh, okay. That's weird that I would do that. Huh. Okay, you could stop talking about M. Night Shyamalan, Peg. Okay, that's weird that I would do it like that. Why would I... Okay, what happens if I get rid of the slime? What happens if I get rid of that? And nothing changes. Yeah. I don't know why I would do that. Okay. Okay. Don't know why I did that. Alright, now I have to test the obstacles and make sure they work. Where is it? There it is. Double super dive. Yeah, see, there it is. Ain't I the best scripter ever? Made that look so easy. It's because it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. You can, alright. He's my favorite. He's no Paul Thomas or Bill. Who made the No Country for Dead Men movies? Because I like those. I like the Dead Men? No Country for Old Men. I like that movie. That movie was good. Oh, I beat it. Never mind. I guess I didn't beat it. Let me do that again. I'm gonna beat it. Oh, didn't beat it. Joel and Ethan Coen. Did they make the No Country for Old Men movie? Because I really like that movie. That movie was great. Oh! That's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not supposed to be in there. Hold on. Wait a second. That was a good movie. I like that movie a lot. What? Oh, my camera. That's not supposed to be in there. Why do you have that? Yeah, huh? So why would it... Huh? Why do you have a ragdoll? What? Where's your ragdoll? Where'd you get that? What? Okay. For some reason... Hi, Cyberblue. Nice to see you. For some reason, one of these has a ragdoll stun. For reasons unknown. Completely unknown to me. And I don't know what... Oh, okay. Well, you're not supposed to have that. I'll just put a trip break in there. Yeah, that works. There we go. Big Lebowski? I have not seen the Big Lebowski. As much as I love a lot of movies, I don't watch movies that often. Surprisingly, I don't. It's. Do I seem like a movie guy? Like a guy that watches like a lot of movies? I feel like I don't. Okay. Where's the... What else did I forgot to... Oh, right. Okay. The round 3s. I have not made the... Okay, that's gonna be a bit... Wow, it's gonna be tedious. Okay. I would have assumed that, a cinephile is somebody you see in a coffee shop on their laptop or book. Really? Is that true? I don't know if that's true. Alright, hold on. Where are you? Bang! There you are. And they wear plaid? Okay, that I know. I know they definitely wear plaid. That's definitely true. Visible. Okay. Now I have to make the round 3 list. And what round 3s do I have? Okay. By the way, guys, you will notice that there are no variants of tear-go-round or like unclaimed baggage. Because I have debated whether to put them in the game at all. Like unclaimed baggage and car wash and like the whatever the sleepover one, like the one with the pillows, because they're, I think, okay, I know that all of those are cosmetic changes, right? But I think at least with the circle challenge ones, there's some variety to like playing the variant other than the cosmetic changes, because there's like different, sometimes there's like different types of sweepers, you know, like there's like different, but in car wash it's the exact, I know, yeah, it's a great variant, but here's the issue, is it relies on people. Now I have to go load in the action. Let me go pop in the actual game for a second so I can illustrate my point. As much as I would love to include them in the game, I don't know why I have a 43. I have a 16 to 21 like to dislike ratio on the actually Wipeout game. Why? Do you guys not like my game? You guys not like me? What's wrong with my game? Hold on. Where's my... There you go. Did that work? Didn't? Why not? Okay, I guess it's just not gonna get... Is it not gonna get my game? That's weird. Whatever. Fine. I'll use the display capture because I have to, even though I don't want to. Okay, to illustrate my point further, let me show you guys what I mean. Because if we go to... Okay, I'll use car wash to prove my point because it's a great variant. It's one of my favorites. It relies on people having to throw stuff on it. You know what I mean? Where... Okay, with Circle Challenge, it's the same round every time, but at least you get, like, a different sweeper and, like, a much bigger cosmetic change. But with, like, this one, if nobody's throwing on it, it just, like, doesn't work. You know? Like... Because there's this, right? Like, there's this. I could just put this in the game, and you would just have to do this over and over, and like that's fine. That's all good, and that's all well and good. But like the whole point of the game is that like the whole point of the round is there's people up here, like throwing stuff. You know, that there's people doing this and that. So it's either I could make a script. What, really? You do that? I should probably... Yeah, no, I should definitely release the free roam. How many... Do people do that often? I feel like people do that often. Because I will notice it, like, sometimes when I'm, like, just, like, lurking around the site, I'll see, like, one person in the lobby or something like that. Just like something like that, you know? I'll see, like, one guy sometimes. Why is it... pink and yellow? That's weird. Why would I do that? Okay, whatever. I've forgotten where I put the slide. Okay. I used to be able to get it in there, like, on the first try. But, like, if I could put it in there and they would just do that over and over. The issue is, I mean, I guess I could make it so, like, the foam that gets, like, sprayed out of here just comes out automatically. Like this thing. What's this? Oh, this lowers that. Yeah, this. Like, I could make it so that it does this automatically. And then it does, like, this or that. This must have been a nightmare for people actually, like, playing this game. And, like, not... Because as a, you know, I was the one hosting this stuff. Like, it was fun to host it. But like, for people doing this round that were playing the game, this must have been, like, awful. Because, like, if this was going... And you had this down, too. Like, this looks like a nightmare. I can't see anything. And there's, like, 6 other people, and you're all bumping into each other. If anyone is in the chat that was there when this episode was happening, or at least when, or at the least when they were, if they were in an episode and then got to unclaimed baggage, was it, like, really, like, hard? Or, like, what was it like playing the round? Because I never got to play the round. I debated letting myself play on, like, an alt in an episode, like, playing an alt and just, like, getting to round 3 just to see, but I realized, like, I don't want to, like, just, like, cheat, basically. That'd basically be cheating, because, like, what if I won? I was probably gonna throw if I ever got to round 3. I just wanted to be able to experience it a bit, you know. I will also add a rain thing. That's what I'm gonna do in the setting. I'm gonna add rain. That's one of the... Oh, my website. You guys aren't supposed to see that. Like the... I'm not gonna add it in for now. For now. I'll think about adding it sometime. Here, let's work on this round 3 list, finally. Round 3. And then, where's the round 3 button? Yeah, round 2. Gibe. Hi. Gibe. I don't know what that means. Right there. I remember my first time doing this script. It would just be like, because all these, like, scrolling frames here on the side, it would be like, let's say I wanted to activate the round 3 frame. It would be like, I would make every other frame manually turn off and then turn this one on instead of just doing this, which was way simpler. And I don't know why I didn't do this. I could have, and I didn't, for some reason, because I'm just a real intelligent guy. I have this now. Now I have to make all the rounds here. Okay. CZ. What's that? Construction zone? Okay, that's construction zone. Construction zone. There we go. Okay. Construction zone. DTR? What's DTR? Let me check the obstacle spreadsheet if I can. Okay, I for scripting purposes, I made the, like, every obstacle just use its initials instead of just the whole name, which I guess was a bit, as long as I remembered which one they were, I wouldn't have a problem, but I forget. What is DTR? What? What is DTR? Detour, my goodness. What is wrong with me? Really? Forgot detour? Okay, construction zone, jungle gym, one ring circus, pirates revenge, and then Wipeout farm. And then we'll do the season 3 stuff after. Wow, I'm an idiot. Okay. Construction zone, and what's the name? Jungle gym. Where? Jungle Gym. Pirate's Revenge. One Ring Circus. I had to learn how to do all this by myself, by the way. Like how to make the GUIs and how to script them to spawn the stuff and how to like make it move. I had to learn like the basics of tweening just to figure this stuff out. It's actually pretty fun. Until you have to do this over and over. And Wipeout Farm. Wipeout Farm, and then we have Detour and Wipeout 500, and then I have to add another. If I'm missing one, because it's gonna be 7-letter word. I missed 7-letter word. I missed a single round. 7-letter word. There we go. Yeah. That works just fine. Okay. Oh, now I have to make all... Oh, this is my least favorite part. Okay. This is gonna be incredibly tedious, but whatever. Okay. First one. Construction zone. Do CZ. I have to make CZ. And then, what's this one? Where's Jungle Gym? This one. Yeah. Jungle Gym. This was my least favorite part of it because it was incredibly tedious. Game development does not look as cool as other people might make it out to be. Sometimes it just looks like this, just pressing buttons and typing things into scripts. Thank you, TJ. I worked on it for a total of 1 week and I stopped working on it for like 2 months. So I plan to do more streams while I can, because once again school a whole summer vacation I could have edited a new episode of Actually Wipeout or release the gym, and I didn't. Want to know why? Because I wanted to rest and take a break because I was tired. So here I am. And I'm only doing it now because I wanted to chill. What's this? WF. Okay, Wipeout Farm. Detour. I wish this part of the game could be faster. 7-letter word. If there is a faster method, I don't know it. And now we have to go make the actual server events, which is not fun. R2, R3, and then we just add 1, and we... What's the rename? Oh yeah, okay, return. What's return? Enter? Is it enter? Okay, it is enter, okay. Enter, JG. Construction zone. And I forgot. Okay, Pirate's Revenge. One Ring Circus. Wipeout Farm. Detour. Wipeout 500 and 7-letter word. There we go. Now we have to go in and change the names of everything manually because I hate everything and everything sucks and I hate it all. Oh, I should have... wow, okay. It's okay, I can just put it in after. And then R3. There we go. Ain't that neat? Okay. Now I just have to repeat that how many more times? 7 times? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been listening to more of the Beatles. A lot. I've been listening to a lot more Beatles than I used to. Oh, I have to rename them. I forgot. I used to not think their music was like that good, and then we got a record player, like we got vinyl, and then I was able to listen to how they were meant to be listened, and they're really good. They're great. I have come to enjoy the songs on streaming now that I got to listen to them on vinyl, because they're great. They're a good band. There you go. That's everything. If you guys want another episode of Actually Wipeout, you guys might have to wait a little bit. Not that long, because I'm actually more motivated to get work on Actually Wipeout done when I'm in school, for some reason. I don't know why, but like that's just, I forgot to name stuff. That's just like how it is for some reason. I just become more motivated that way, and I'm not sure why. I think it's because when it's summer vacation, I don't do anything, and so I'm not motivated to do anything because, like, I just get to just kind of laze around all day. But when I'm in school, it helps me kind of like get my mind off of it helps me like get my mind off of everything. Like I get to, yeah, I'm doing this school stuff, but I get to do this little fun thing I like doing on the side. So, you know, that's fun. And last one. And that is officially round 3. I think. That should be it. I think. Hopefully. Let's give it a little test. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a big old whirl. Alright. Empty pool. There we go. Also me. I did. All by myself. I did it all by myself. Because I'm a big boy. I'm no wimp. I didn't ask for help. I used to ask for help a lot back in like season 2 and season 3. If you ask Gamer or Andy, I used to ask help for almost everything with scripts and stuff. But not this time. This GUI with the obstacle lists, I figured it out on my own. And I figured out how to make the obstacles spawn on my own. And I figured, okay, the script that spawns in the menu when it's a VIP server, that was Gamer. Credit to Gamer. But this GUI, like making it work, like pressing buttons to spawn obstacles, that was all me. And the script that spawns obstacles in the free roam, like the switching of the obstacles, that was also me. I'm like a little Einstein over here. Okay, please work. Yeah, there it is. Heck yeah. Okay, there's the construction zone, and then there's the jungle gym, Pirate's Revenge, and One Ring Circus, and Wipeout Farm. Is that the same? Okay. And then Detour, and Wipeout 500, and a 7-letter word. I remember back in like, when is it gonna be public? If I keep this going, probably like once the stream is over, or probably during the stream, because I have to make the game public to test the VIP server. So for exactly what, like an hour or like 30, for like what, 20 or so minutes, VIP servers are gonna be free, and then I'm gonna make the game go private, and I'm gonna make them cost money. So if anyone's watching this stream and all of a sudden I make the game public, yeah, use the opportunity to get the server for free while you can, because I mean, if I change the price of the subscription, everyone's subscriptions are going to be canceled anyways, I'm pretty sure. But if not, congrats, you get yourself a free VIP server for a month. It's because I also have a lot of other features that I've yet to do with the game. I'm gonna add vests. I'm 100% adding vests to VIP servers only. So if you get yourself a VIP server, you can bring in and you get your bunch of friends, you can get vests. If I'm still debating whether I should include the VIP vests. I probably will, but that will also be like a pretty long process because I have to get the shirts in the game. I'm pretty sure they already are though, so there's not much to worry about there. But I will give you guys a little anecdote. When it comes to making vests, I learned this the hard way like a few months ago. that I told I was in a call with Andy, or I guess for the Miner Boy 10. I was in a call with the Miner Boy 10 and Static, and we were talking about like just our comps, and I talked about how for the next season I wanted to fix the vests because I wasn't gonna make new vests entirely. I wanted to keep the same vest, but I wanted to fix a mistake that had been bothering me. Because if you notice, if you go to actually Wipeout and you get a vest, you will notice that there's no straps on the top of the vest. Let me just show you guys what I mean. Let me fly over to spawn, because there's like a little store here that shows one of the vests. Oh yeah, if you aren't interested, if you are watching, you guys should get all these cool Actually Wipeout shirts that I also made. And if you are embarrassed of wearing a Actually Wipeout shirt, or like if you're embarrassed of wearing a shirt that looks like Wipeout merch, you can get this Bruise Ball jersey, which does not look like Wipeout merch and is probably the first ever Wipeout Roblox merch to not look like Wipeout Roblox merch, which is surprisingly why I have noticed a lot of people wear it. So if you want to get cool looking shirt like this, you should get it. I didn't work that hard on it, but you should get it anyway because it's still pretty cool. You got a white one and a green one, and has Wipeout. It has 18 on the back. If you're able to guess why the number of the Bruise Ball is 18, you get a cookie. Guess. Yeah, you get my respect. You'll notice here on the vests that you can't see it well because it's a black vest, but there's no straps on the top. Like there's the stuff on the side, but there's no top like lines. But the issue is when I had first made the LNN, when I had first made those vests for was it LNN or actually what 18 episodes? Yeah, you got it. You get a cookie. For Actually Wipeout. Yeah, I made these new vests for Actually Wipeout. Or did I make them for whatever? It doesn't matter. I forgot to add the Bruise Ball variants. That's what I forgot. Yeah, I'll add those in later. Oh wait, are these just gonna spawn at the same? Yeah, these are gonna spawn. I had ended up where it was I would wow, I can't talk. I would make every shirt like in the catalog. Like I had created every shirt. Like I went into like the create page and I put in like a shirt. But here's the thing. There's a 10 Robux fee with every shirt you make. So making 10 shirts costs 100 Robux. So I had spent over, maybe because I've made so many vests at this point for like I think since like season, like for season 1 of LNN, or like season 2 I made vests. For season 4 I made new vests. So basically of LNN I made new vests. So every other season I have made new vests and I've spent hundreds of Robux just making each individual vest. And I was in a call and I told them this as to why I didn't want to make the shirts again, and they were like, you know, you can just like go into studio and then make a shirt like this shirt, and then put like the template. You can just put the template in through studio, and that way you can have the shirt in the game without having to like make one and pay 10 Robux. And I got so mad at myself that I had spent so much money just making the vests, and I realized that I could have made dozens of vests like completely free. And I am eternally pissed. Oh, Diziev, you can ask Static about that, because he has like a oh my god, he has this sort of like what's it called? You know, in Limeout, he had those like vests that were actually models instead of just shirts. It's like a script, like it's like a little bug. You can ask him about it. It's pretty easy. He knows how to do it. I don't. Anyway, that's round 3 done, and then here's a zone. All I have to do is make the zone list and the miscellaneous list. Now, I will ask you guys a question. Would you want it so that Bruise Ball is always spawned in, or where like the round, if the round 3 includes like everything? So let's say if a different round 3 is spawned in that isn't Bruise Ball, then Bruise Ball won't be spawned in. Or do you guys just want Bruise Ball on there the whole time? Because I can just keep it there, and then it'll just spawn like the spinners or the slide walks every few minutes. Because that's how it's set up right now. Like if we look at the master script, take a gander at that. As you can see, there's a specific line just for Bruise Ball, where it doesn't include the round 3. Always spawned? Alright, let's keep it always spawned. Alright, cool. Just so that you guys have options if you don't feel like playing the round 3 in the game, you guys get to do Bruise Ball. Which is the thing I noticed. That was one of the things that irked me the most when Wipeout Gym came out for the first time, is that they didn't have Bruise Ball, which is a shame because I'd always wanted to try the Wipeout Roblox Bruise Ball. But now, looking at the Bruise Ball, like, I realized that their Bruise Ball wasn't that good. It was not that great. I mean, it's probably fine to play, but like, it probably, yeah, whatever. I should just stop talking. What was I gonna say? I had forgotten my words. It was man, I forgot. I keep forgetting my words. I think, okay, I figured it out. I don't know if it's an egotistical statement, but I think we, like, out of all the sort of season 3 builds that people have made, I think like me and Static have the best versions of them. Like we made the best renditions of these rounds. Like we have the best versions of this round you can find anywhere. Like we have the best Bruise Ball, we have the best Double Cross, we have the best Overdrive, and like that. And even if you guys don't agree with that statement, I'm willing to say at least the zones, I think, are Wipeout zones. Like the Spin Cycle and the Gut Buster, we have the best version of those zones. That I'm willing to defend. If you were to bring up like a different, like Indies round 2s that are season 3, or like Wits, I'd be like, okay, that's fair. But like if it's the zones, no, I am very confident in how good my zones are. And if you'd like to know, I made the Gut Buster zone. Static made the Spin Cycle zone, which is like crazy to me because they look like our building styles look almost like incredibly similar when it comes to. He has a very unique building style, but when we build together, like it's almost indistinguishable who made what, which is, I think, is pretty cool. I'm still in a Discord call with him, by the way. He's just asleep. He's fallen asleep. It was like several hours ago, and he's just snoozing, dude. He's off to sleepy land. I don't know what to tell you. He's way off, man. He's gone to sleepy land now. All right, let me spawn in. I have to go get the winter zone from season 4. Because that's going to be the last zone I put in before I finally finish up the zone menu. I think... Okay, honestly... I don't know how many people are watching, so I don't know how many people will be able to respond to this. But every time we finish up a season, like I remember when we finished up LN in season 3 and season 4, we had looked back on it and we were like really like not proud of it. I remember going back to season looking at season 4 after I was finished with Actually Wipeout, or after I started working on Actually Wipeout, being like, oh wow, this sucks so bad, why is it like this? And then after, but I was going to Actually Wipeout like, oh, this is gonna be so good, but I went after season 3, I was like, oh wow, this sucked, why would we do this? And then I was working on season 4 and we were like, oh, this would be so good. So I don't know if that's just like a sort of, it's like a cycle of me just like disliking anything I have made in the past and kind of being like, oh yeah, everything we're gonna make in the future is so good. But it might just, or if it's like a maybe like a recency bias thing, because looking back, I don't think they were that terrible, honestly. Like season 4 wasn't that bad. If someone were to be like, season 3 was bad, I'd be like, yeah, okay, sure, I'll give that one to you. But I think season 4 wasn't too bad. It could have been much better, but it wasn't terrible. I'll give that. Okay, I feel as though, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and change it to make it fit. We're just gonna have to accept it. That's just gonna be how it is. I have to get rid of a lot. Hi, Maddie. Maddie the Div. Where have I heard you? You seem familiar to me. You're somewhat familiar. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but you are quite familiar. I would love to recall. Frost cannon? Oh, these are the triggers. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. And that. Maddie seems so familiar. I don't know. Something is very, very familiar with Mr. Maddie the Div. Minecraft Ninja Warrior. Do you have a Roblox username? That might be where I can identify you. What speed should I set this at? I know speed 1 is the fastest, I think, right? Yeah, it's way fast. I'll set it at speed 3. I won't make it that hard. Speed 3? Speed 3? Or is that too easy? Is that too easy? Am I like a little wimp for making it too easy? What's speed 2? I'll just, because I'm gonna have to make it a permanent speed. That seems beatable. Or, okay, wait. If I can't beat it, I'm probably just gonna set it to speed. Okay, wow. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, I'll probably set it to, yeah, I'll just, okay. I suck at my own stuff. Why am I so bad at Maddie the Div? Okay, you might be, okay, you're familiar, but I can't really put my finger on it. Anything, dude? Wow, that's not that familiar, actually. Yeah, alright. Okay, this speed, yeah, speed 3 works, that's fine, that'll do. Yes, and this is, Wipeout is a baby game for babies, so I don't have to, like, make it like uber duber Sasuke difficult. I was working on a Sasuke. Well, I have a Sasuke that is 0% finished, but I would love to redo a Sasuke. If anyone has ever heard of Sasuke Starstruck, that was me. I did Sasuke Starstruck. If people like that, I don't know if people liked it or not, but me and Static, I was gonna do a Sasuke Starstruck 2, and I never ended up doing it. I just scrapped the whole thing, and now I am going to, well, I'm not going to. I have a Sasuke in the works. It's not like gonna come out, you know, next month or anything. It's not like it's like an imminent release. Yes, yeah, that was me. I made Sasuke starstruck. Yeah, you didn't know that. Well, okay. I didn't. Do people even still play that? I feel like no one. I distinctly remember looking in the like transactions, and I remember seeing that Aussie bro bought a VIP server. He didn't buy one, it was free, but he got a VIP server for Sasuke Starstruck, which I was like, that's really cool, because I didn't know he was still active. So like, all right, cool, Aussie bros played my game. He probably didn't like it because it wasn't built that well. Starstruck Sasuke. You might be thinking of Sasuke Starhammer. That's different. So Sasuke Starhammer is like not me. That's not me. I'm talking the one that's black and blue. The Sasuke that was like black and blue, and it was like it had like the quintuple steps that had like it was on like wooden boards, and they were like weighted, like nailed down and weighted to the grass. But that's not gonna help. But like a lot of people started doing that after I did it, so I was the one who started that. By the way, if you ever see someone whose quintuple steps is like not attached to like the ground and is instead on like a wooden board that's nailed down and has weights on it, that was me. I started that. Or maybe someone else did it before me, and I just copied them without knowing. Who knows? It's probably what happened. Okay. What's this? Base negative 0.6, sticks 0.5. Alright, cool. What's this? Is this the sticks? This is the sticks, right? Yeah. 0.5 and negative 0.6. There you go. I used to play Sasuke Starstruck all the time. That's really cool. That's cool that people still. I don't know if people still play it. I know there's like 2 people. But it's cool. It was a fun project. I was supposed to do a second tournament. Never happened. I might show a little bit of it. Maybe later. Negative 1.5. Alright, that works. If you guys want to see that. But if I were to do a Sasuke again, which I do have plans, just not active plans. I have like 2 things made for it. It's gonna be like, not gonna be a collaboration with me and Static per se. It's more so gonna be like, well, actually no, it's a full-on like me and him collaboration. But I might do a lot of it alone. I might make a lot of the project alone. It's gonna be a Sasuke. It's not gonna be Sasuke Starstruck anymore. There's already a name. It's called Sasuke Legion, and there's like I'm not gonna explain why it's called that, but there is like a actual reason why it's called Sasuke Legion. It's a lore reason. Ooh. I don't want to elaborate, because if I end up doing it, I don't want to spoil. Roblox Studio use Python. No, it does not use Python. It uses Lua. It uses Lua for its scripting. If I remember, because I don't know much of coding that isn't Lua. I know a little bit of what is it? C++? I'm not sure what Arduino uses. I'm pretty sure they use a version of either C++ or Python. I know they don't. I don't think they use Python. Let me Google what Arduino uses. What language does Arduino Uno use? It uses C and C. It uses C++. That's what it uses. I know a little bit of that because it's like a part of our like curriculum. We have to like learn about how to code in C++ a little bit to make like LEDs light up and stuff. All right, I'm the goat. This is easy. This is nothing to me. That's a bummer. Are you well versed in Python? Are you good at coding in Python? Because I know nothing about Python. Not zilch. Not even a little. Oh. I'm not gonna bother to like change any. If it was bad in LNN, it's gonna be bad here. I'm not gonna bother like making it easier or harder. What you see is what you get. And Wow. Okay, maybe that'll change. I'll make it a little bit easier. There you go. And oh, that's why. There we go. Easy peasy now. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of this little control bar. Let me just... Can I just get rid of it? Yeah, there we go. And where's the last one? There it is. What does this regen? Don't matter. Hey, Reese. Nice to see you. How you doing? Glad you're here. Season 4. _ FR. I don't call myself good at Python. It's the only one I have a basic understanding. I mean, I have a basic understanding of C++ and a basic understanding of Lua. Lua is an incredibly easy language to learn. Like, it's nuts easy. Like, if you want to learn how to script on Roblox, just learn how to do, like, server events. Like, okay, learn the difference between client side and server side. Learn how to do, like, server events and, like, a bunch of other, like, small stuff, and you've basically got, like, a good 50-60% down, and, like, you can basically do anything you want at that point. Like, you can just make, like, I'm pretty sure... Can you add controls to the gym? I would love to make the obstacles controllable, but I found out the hard way. I used to... If anyone was at those, like, Python... You made me think of Python. Pickaxe free roams a long time ago. Those are really old ones where you can pick the season. They used to have controls on all the obstacles, and I would try to play the game, and no one would control it good. And it would suck. I debated having controllable versions of... Can you make a video? I could make a video. I will... The next video of this channel will 100% be the next episode of Actually Wipeout. You guys don't have to worry. Episode 2 will probably come sometime in the next month or so. I debated adding, like, making controllable versions of the obstacles here in like the VIP version of the gym, and I could still do that. I could. Can you please play the game? If I finish this. If I finish this, I might make the game public, because I have to test it. Doesn't mean there's gonna be a winter season of Actually Wipeout. Who knows? There might not be. I could do a winter. I could not do a winter. Who knows? There is a chance for everything. Now I have to list the zones down. Season 4, blah 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 blah. R2, blah 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 blah. Did I just write it down? Did I write it down as zone yet? Or did I write it down as, Yeah, I wrote it down as zone. Okay. I don't know. I feel like it feels wrong to me when I look at people's, like, obstacle sorts, and then instead of, like, zone it says R4 or, like, round 4. Like, ugh. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't like it. Okay, this is 4. Okay, time to make the zone lists. Did you listen to Decode? I think you mean Decode. And yes, I've listened to Paramore since I was a little kid. And I do love Paramore. It is... Is it my favorite band? Yeah, I think it is my favorite band. I do love Decode. Because I have a record player, and it's my plan to get Brand New Eyes on vinyl. Although... to get Decode, I would have to get a completely separate vinyl, which is like the Twilight soundtrack. But I don't know if I want to get an entire vinyl for just one song. I know 15. If I'm not mistaken, 15 Step by Radiohead might be in there, because I'm pretty sure they did use it in Twilight. I could be wrong though. Who knows? I might be wrong. That is a possibility. But if it's Decode, it's worth it, because I do love Decode. It is a great song. Alright, let me just make these, and this should be done. There's nothing to scroll, so. Can I use this to talk about music, to glaze my friend's music real quick and promo it? Your friend has music? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Alright. Got Buster. Spin cycle. Okay. I don't know if I should name it after their first obstacle or if I should name it after the season. Can I run episode 1 of season 2? I don't have a season 2 set. You're gonna have to talk to Minor Boy 10 about that. Like Emily Armstrong's the new singer in Linkin Park after Olin died. Yeah, that's true. I do love Chet. I don't listen to Linkin Park that much anymore. That is, I've never heard the singer that replaced Chester Bennington. If that, I think that's his name. But, Thinger Thing is her name. I will be sure to check her out. I don't know if I should name it after the... Yeah, I haven't listened to much of the new Link, like the post Linkin Park. Yeah, Minor Boy. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. He still does stuff. He made that one Wipeout auto game. He made Crash Course. If you've ever played Crash Course. I don't know if I should name it after the season or the... Like, I could make it say Gutbuster or like season 3A. Season 3B. And then I could make it season 4 Winter. Does that look better or does that look worse? Season 2B. Because I don't have the A zone. I don't know how I feel about that. Change the name. Always thought it was... Did he have to change the name of Crash Course? What do you mean? Is it... It's still called Crash Course, right? Or... Oh, you're talking about Wipeout Auto. Oh, Wipeout Auto is a completely different game. Episode 14. I have. It was very nice. It was a good... Twas a good video, Reese. I don't know when most of these... And for whatever reason, wasn't around once. Okay, so... Oh, I have to explain that, don't I? Crash Course is a completely different game, but the reason so many people who had their, like, Wipeout games, and they had to change the name, is because, I'm not gonna name names, but if you're in the community, you know who I'm talking about. A certain individual that is notable in the community decided to name their game Wipeout Minigames, which is fine. You can do that. Like everyone, you know, you have a game called Wipeout Auto. But he also decided to advertise the game on the website. Like pay, I don't know what you do to like make, I don't know, the advertising. I don't know if you pay money or Robux to advertise a game on like on the website itself. Hi, Rock God. Nice to see you. But this person, not gonna name names, but his name rhymes with Pit. His name rhymes with Pit. He decided to advertise Wipeout Minigames, the game, on the website. And, of course, I don't know if it was probably Endemol. Endemol had caught wind of this and had decided to DMCA every single game named Wipeout. So if you search up Wipeout now, like it's calmed down. But back then you had like you can remember the Peas Pod game. Like you would see Wipeout Auto and you would see the Peas Pod game and you would remember Audi 8's obby. Audi 8's Wipeout obby. And it's just like they all are gone. They're all gone because that person had decided to advertise and Endemol found out, hey, you can't make advertising with an IP that isn't yours, and just DMCA'd every game that even had Wipeout in the name. So a lot of developers got really sad because a lot of their builds, because anyone who had that game, I'm pretty sure if you didn't get a warning, you'd get banned for like a day or a week, and then your game would get content deleted. And that happened to me. My winter LNN Wipeout game, luckily I had a backup, but my winter LNN Wipeout game had gotten just fully deleted. Like I got banned for a day. I came back and I opened the game and it was like it was a base plate. Like everything was gone. Luckily I had a backup. The game, I have like an auto, like I have auto recovery on, so it just like saves a version of the game every few hours or so. So I had like a pretty recent build of season 4, so we could still do the episode like the week that we were supposed to do it. But so many developers had lost their builds, and there was this one guy, I don't want to name him, but like he went on Twitter and was like, of course kids are gonna complain about a Wipeout game, but it was more than that, because it was people's hard work getting deleted. Like a lot of these guys couldn't get their stuff back. His name rhymes with J Schlatt. It isn't J Schlatt, but his name is very close to that. We like to call him J Schlurp, but he doesn't like being called that. He went on Twitter to like make fun of the people that were like complaining about their games getting deleted, which is a perfectly sensible like complaint, because if you had worked really hard on the game and all of a sudden you woke up and your account got banned and your game got and you opened up to the game you worked very hard on being a base plate, you would get pretty upset, because that guy sucks. I don't know if he's still around the community. I don't think he is. Hopefully he's not, because he was like he was real mean to everyone. Not everyone, but like he was real mean to like people he found like below him, which was like, I don't know. I just never liked the guy. Is there other name? Yeah, it does. All right, now I can set up the Gutbuster GBZ, and is that the right name for it? It's Spin Cycle. SCZ. And I know this was just called season 2, right? Yeah, season 2. Okay. This one is, I'm gonna write it as S4, and I'm gonna write this one as S2. If you guys want to make your own free roam, it's pretty easy. You just get the obstacles you already have, and you want to take a good look at the master script that I have that spawns all the obstacles. Here, take a good screenshot if you'd like. It's not that difficult. It just set a bunch of locals, get the children of the obstacles, put all the obstacles in a folder made for it, have it randomly choose an obstacle, and then it would just make a clone of everything it chose, and then it would just spawn it all in. I mean, he's not a bad guy. Like, the guy who did the ad thing, he's not a bad guy. He's a good dude. But that was just very, like, that was a very dumb decision on his end. But he's not a bad guy. He's a good guy. He's a normal man. Any water starter recommendations? I do love me a good water starter. I don't know if I like water starters more than mud, but I do like a water starter. Let me look through the spreadsheet. What's your favorite season? Is my first question. That helps me, like, kind of narrow down what we're looking for here. Of course I have to. I forgot I have to do it. All the things and the stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, zone. Dot. SCZ. Yeah, SCZ. Spawned in zone. SCZ. Okay. Yoink. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. Grammy Barrow. That username does ring a bell. It does sound familiar to me. GBZ. And GBZ. Can you add the foam zones too? Ooh. Oh, yeah. I do have variants, don't I? Okay. I had thought about that. I had thought about the variants of the zones. And I don't know. I could add them. I might do them in an update. I'll probably just so that I can have stuff to add in instead of dropping the whole game and never being able to update it, because it'll only be relevant for like a few weeks and then no one would ever care about it again because everything's already there. You know, I can release update, people are gonna be like, whoa, new actually Wipeout gym update. Yeah. Alright. I think that should do it. I think that should do it. Oh. Press the wrong button. Alright, this should do it. I think the zone should be working now. Ideally an obstacle from season 2 to 3, maybe 4. If you're talking... if you're talking 3, it's probably hard to do on Minecraft. Maybe Rumble Bridge. Rumble Bridge would be cool. LNN DLC expansion. I mean, that's one way of putting it. There are LNN rounds in the game. Oh, I forgot to make the zone button. Whoopsie. I forgot to make the button. There we go. Zone list. There we go. DLC expansion pack is one way of saying it. But there are LNN obstacles in the game. There's not a lot. I will probably add more soon. In the future. I've done Rumble Bridge art. Really? Dirty diving boards. Door knock. Whitewater rafting. I don't know how you could do whitewater rafting. Is that... It is... Oh, it is mud, isn't it? I forgot that you suggested water starters. Whitewater rafting. Blob. You've probably already done blob. Unbalanced beams? Unbalanced beams is not that good. Would probably not be that good in Minecraft. I don't know. There's not a lot you could do with, I guess, plank in the face. That's even possible to do on Minecraft, or like sweeper trees. If you haven't already done it, most people have already done sweeper trees. It's not that hard. Picture this. Actually, wait. I don't know if that's possible, Reese. But I will put that into consideration. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. Work. Yes. Okay, there we go. We have all the zones. I'll add the variants in the future. And here we go. There's all the zones. This is the only launch so far, because the catapult launch won't work with more than one. Okay, that's that. I used to build Minecraft courses before. Me too. Me too? No. Well, yeah. No, actually, yeah. I have a. If you can find it, I have a Wipeout Minecraft map on Planet Minecraft. You won't know which one it is unless you're like, you know me really well. But it had, I know what it was. It was it had everything. It had a qualifier, and then it had a sweeper. It didn't work like you thought it would. It wasn't like it didn't work like a regular sweeper. It worked where every podium had like a little mechanism with a button and a piston, and you had to like press the button and jump over the piston at the same time, and if you messed up, you would get pushed off. It had greatest hits, but it didn't work. It didn't spin. I don't remember what I did for it. All I know is it had greatest hits, and it had zone, and I don't remember what the obstacles were, but I know that the zone had launch pads. That I remember. Um. I don't know it had launch pads. It wasn't very good, but like, I mean, I was like a kid. I made it like a very long time ago. It was like what? Like, it was before the cave update. That's how old it was. That's how old I was, like a little kid. If you can find it and you figure out which one it is, I'll be very impressed. If you like, it's on Planet Minecraft. That's where the Wipeout Minecraft map is. It's on Planet Minecraft. If you figure out which one it is and you like DM me which one that, like, hey, is this the map? And I will tell you if it is. If you find it, you can download it if you want. I'm not gonna tell you it's good because it isn't. I'm not gonna. I mean, you can play it. It's playable. It's not good, you know. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not like great either. All right. Now we have the zone stuff done. And now it is time to make the miscellaneous menu. Now, the miscellaneous menu will be different because it's not gonna be a scrolling list. It's gonna be a it's not gonna be a scrolling. It's gonna be a regular frame. It's gonna be a frame and a frame. Right there. I have to figure out how to, like, it has to there it is. Oh, there we go. All right, now I have to, like, I don't remember. If only I could remember what I did for this. Because all I know is there were buttons here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add a bunch of buttons. If I have to remember what I was supposed to do here. Okay, I know it would have buttons. That I know. You'd be able to choose between the you would have to do I list layout padding. Did all these have padding or whatever? Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay. Unit conversion. I don't remember what I did. If it was scale or offset. Okay, there. Alright, so I know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna add the weather. First thing I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna add weather. Let me put that right here. Weather. What did I use here? Bold Montserrat. Okay. And what did I use for the options? Montserrat semi-bold. Alright. Best looking Wipeout show in Minecraft is Wipeout Minecraft. Which Wipeout Minecraft is that? I'm not familiar with which one is which. Let me use this, and I have to make like a little menu, don't I? Should probably make, yeah, okay. Or no, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. Just do this and put, yeah, okay. Montserrat, if I can find it. Montserrat bold. Which text? Scale it up. Okay, maybe not that big. 30. No. 40. 35. Okay. Jakari's one, I'll have to look that. I'll have to know which one. I mean, Jakari's in the chat, so like I could probably just ask him to like link me like if he has any videos. Okay. I know we're gonna have weather here. People will be able to select the weather, like what weather they want, because they'll be able to choose between normal and rainy weather. Can I add like a drop shadow to this? Is that possible? Is it possible to add a shadow to this? Shadow. Drop. Okay, now. Is that not possible? Can I not do that? Can I not add like a... Okay, first I have to test if it's... Okay. Yeah. That's a bit of an issue, you see. Because it's not supposed to do that. I get... Do you like God? I do. I think he's pretty cool. Okay. See, that works fine. So why is it not... What? So why not here? I don't have to scale this too, do I? Hi, kid. Good to see you. What? What do I have to do for this? Alright, it's not even. I hate developing. This is my least favorite part. Because I can't... No! It's not... No! No, 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 no. It's not supposed to be like that. Okay, hold on. I got this. Wait, let me get rid of this. And... unit conversion, offset, offset. Get straight. Is that what I did? No, that made it significantly worse. Okay, let me get rid of this. Okay. Plug in. Offset, scale. Conversion. I think that's what I did. Maybe. Nope. Wow. What? What did I do? This is... Okay. This is the thing I forgot how to do. Is it... offset scale? Is that what that does? No. It's not what that does. Okay, hold on. What? Why is it... It's not supposed to be like... This is not how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Plugins. Unit conversion. Scale. Scale? I'll always remember when you tried to lift up the tippy table double cross during America's Finest and you was trying to make it fall in the water. I was ready to jump in it. Well, good for you, Reese. Good for you that you were able to do that. What am I missing here exactly? And why is it like this? I don't remember it being this way. Let me move over to the iPad. Okay, well, sure. Cool. Is there no, like, laptop? Yeah, average laptop. There. Okay, that works. Fine. And... So if I turn this off, and I turn this on, it's fine. iPad 2. Fine. iPad. Yeah. Even on phone, somehow. Okay, maybe not that phone. There. Even it works there. I tested it on my phone, and it worked just fine. Or like my tablet. Also, I glazed you so bad when I did your run to SGC Wipeout Season 3 when I date with Static. I don't remember. Did I run? Did I compete in that episode? I don't remember that. I don't remember competing in that episode of SGC. I wanted to compete in Shady's Winter Wipeout, like his Season 5 competition. I didn't get to, because I was too busy sleeping. Same with Roblox and Wipeout. For a person who should be showing up to the episodes, considering I edit some of them. I edited Zone in episode 1, and I make the leaderboards. I should probably show up to the comp. I'm kind of a staff for. It works just fine. What? What am I missing? I'll just put it to the side. Whatever. They're gonna have to deal with that. Zone's size list is influenced. So should this. What? Add the weather. I am. That's what I'm doing right now. What? What am I missing here? This is what I don't like the most about the developing process. It's when I have to do stuff like this. Okay, if I move this to the middle, and then I get rid of this, yeah, it's gonna be off center. Okay. I need to remember how to do this. It had its own. Did it have its own for the buttons? No, it didn't. So what's my... Okay, maybe I could just... Okay, hold on. Scale. Scale. And then Did that do it? It's kind of. Whatever. It's fine. Most people are going to be playing on phone, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. It's not that bad on the iPhone. I've tried it on my own phone. It's not that bad. It's not as what this game makes it look like. Okay. Now I've added that. I never asked you this, but you still got the picture of Shady from 2020? I do! And he has expressly told me to not give it to anyone. Which I will... I will respect that. Alright. Do button. Okay, I'm gonna move this down here. Okay, I'm gonna do normal. Okay, and I'm put it between, okay, there, and then duplicate it and make it say rainy. There we go. This is gonna look real stupid once I put it in the... No! Okay, that's fine. I don't care, that's fine, that works. Whatever. This doesn't though. This is completely off center. There we go. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like the way that looks. I don't... Hold on. I don't... Okay, I'll give it like a... whatever. Fine, I'll give it one of those... I'll do the thing. There we go. And then UI corner. There we go. What's the corner for this one? Corner 08. And this one 08. And this one, oh, it's 8. Alright. And then we add a UI stroke gradient. Oh, no. That's not what I meant. UI stroke. Nope. There we go. Thickness, whatever the thickness of this thing is. 3. Okay. See? Ain't that great? Where is it? I lost it. Alright. There. Ah, there we go. Alright, 3. Yeah, there we go. See? Won't that just look so much better? Alright. I should move these 2 down then. There we go. See? That looks all nice. Alright. Why is it... Okay, what's the center? Okay. 403. That's probably gonna break it though if I... Yeah. Up. Up. Okay, what if I set it to... Okay, I'll set it to 311. There we go. That's... It's not even. Why? Ooh. That bothers me. It seems big, too. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Hold on. I also gotta add the text size. Yeah, there we go. It's a bit big. Let me make it a little smaller. 25? Yeah, that works. There we go. I'm pretty sure that looks better. What? Why not? What does it say? 27? What's the size of the button? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured. What is this? 25, right? Ah, I remembered how to do things. That's better than nothing. Okay. I have to remember how... Okay. This is a bit of the hard part. 'Cause... Oh, whoever sent those hearts. Thank you. Now that I have to do this... This is the one I'm gonna tackle here, because I don't really know how to do this one. We have to set it so that it's raining. That's not that hard, firstly. I just have to make a miscellaneous folder here in the course builder and just name it misc. Misc. And then put in a script that called it rain, and then I can just put in rain. Now, if I have it correctly, does this not have a skybox? Oh, there's no skybox. Just a lot of cloud. Is this the default sky? I cannot believe this is the default skybox. I find that hard to believe. Is that true? Thank you, Graham. Wow, I have been streaming for 2 hours. That is a lot of time. I will finish the whatchamacallit, the miscellaneous, and then I'll do a bunch of tests, and I'll just leave it open, and I will announce tomorrow that the gym is open. It is the default skybox. That's crazy. I didn't have any lighting effects or nothing. if it was raining, what would I do? Hold on. Okay, what did I do if it was raining? Lighting. Rainy. Add rainy gym. That looks better though. What was the difference? Oh, there was a sky. Oh, there was a skybox. Okay, so rainy in the actual rain. This is what rainy looked like in the actual comp, but rainy in the gym could look like this, which looks significantly worse. But it's just the skybox, though, right? I mean, that could be loaded in. That could be loaded in. Okay. Alright. That's not gonna be that hard. Okay. The button. I have to figure out the button. It's just... I have to fix the settings. Okay. Local script. Wait for child. Oink. Get rid of this. Rain. Play today, please. I sure hope you can. Oh, it just makes a new one. Oh, I'm so smart. What? I'm a little genius guy. Is that really how I scripted that to make it? Replicated storage, course builder, wait for child, rain. Oh, dude, I'm a little genius guy. What the hell? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright. Now I have to figure out how to make this work. Rain. Okay. Have a misc folder yet? No. I don't. I should make a miscellaneous folder. Alright. I have rain here somewhere. Miscellaneous. Yeah, there it is. Rain. Is it? Oh, it's off by a bit. There you go. Yeah, okay. Now we have to figure out the lighting settings. Okay. So we have to take this skybox and let us put it in here. He says heal. What? He says heal? Heal what? Who will do what? He will. Heal? He will what? Okay, there. Does that look... Oh, no, that looks... No, that looks... worse. Way worse. Hey, guys. What do you guys think? What looks better? Rainy or rainy gym? You guys let me know. I personally don't really mess with the look of rainy gym so much. Maybe it's the latitude. No, I think it's just the skybox. Yeah, I think it's just the skybox. Right. That looks pretty good. There we go. Okay, now we just have to set the clock time. Hell. What about it? Hell? Huh? I'm confused. What's up? Who says hell? I'm confused. You it? What? What? I'm so confused. Okay, what do we have here? This. Okay, this. Right. Server shortage, miscellaneous, rain. Yeah, I guess I could. Okay, sure, I'll keep that, I guess. Oh, I also have to do the lighting stuff. Okay. Okay. Plus, I have to do... You say it? Is that wrong? What was the problem with me saying that? Dot clouded sky clone equals parent I forgot how to do this. Clone dot parent. Okay. Equals like game dot lighting. Game dot lighting. Dot. Wait. Does it change day? Oh, okay. It certainly does. Okay, it changes a lot. Okay. Wow, that is a lot. Okay, I can do that. Lighting dot ambient. Equals color dot 3 dot from RGB. 88. Can you give what? 80 game dot lighting dot color shift bottom equals color dot from RGB 000. You us the no need to play. What? Oh, okay. Can we play? I mean, I'm kind of working on the game. It's not gonna be playable right now. There we go. If you can wait a little bit, I can certainly help you. Day. Does that change it? It does, okay. It's a lot of changes. Game dot lighting dot environmental diffuse scale equals 0.222. Game dot lighting dot environmental specular scale equals 1. Game dot lighting. Okay, it's gonna be boring for me to keep saying each line out loud, but deal with it. Shadow equals 0.7. Game dot lighting dot clock time equals 7. Game dot lighting dot geographic latitude equals 360. Does that change the color of like the fog and everything too? Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, I can keep that the same. 2000? Yeah. Game dot lighting dot fog end equals 2000. There you go. And then another one called normal. Plugins. So that's a day. Game dot lighting clear algebra. .6 40 4 500. I am not sure if this is going to work. There's a good chance it might not. There's no point. No harm in trying though. Rainy. Yep. Rainy. Normal. Did I name it Rainy? No. Okay. Please work. There we go. Doink. Doink. Alright. If you don't work, I'll be sad. Okay. Hold on. Wait a second. Normal. Oh. Normal. And rainy. Normal should clear everything. Okay. That should work. There you go. Oh! Oh, what did I do? At least I know it works. I think I just switched the buttons by... Whoopsie. I switched the buttons by accident. Oopsie. Okay. Whoops. Hey, at least I know it works. Hex yeah. Alright, there you go. Alright. And... yeah! Heck yeah. I got working weather. Alright. And... ah, hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. It's not a scrolling list. Uh-oh. Oops. Oh, that messes with it, huh? Okay. Let me try doing this. Misc menu. and then I put everything in here, and then I get rid of everything that's in here, and I do this. Did I not do it? It's not gonna work because it's probably not gonna work. Okay, there. And then I make the canvas size 0.1. And there we go. Nothing to scroll. And it should still work just fine, I think. Okay, well, maybe without that. But it should still work just fine. Hex yeah. Okay, there we go. I have no need for you. You're out of here. Get out. Okay, yeah, okay. I didn't have to change any scripts at all. It's a little bit of ingenuity. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Okay, this works. And we have rainy. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Okay, I could add a night. Okay. Oh, you have to go? Alright, bye, Graham. Hope you had a good time listening in. Alright, I think now that we have this weather working, I think that's a good time for me to call it quits here. I think that's a good time to put an end to the stream. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys had fun. I mean, I would say I had fun, but like it's all I did was no, all I did was just all I did was that. All I did was just, you know. What the heck? Yeah, all I did was just build. So, yeah, whatever. That was pretty fun, I guess, to be able to talk to some people. Alright, I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you guys. Gonna end the stream. Bye-bye.